There are loads of new colorways for the new Nike Tech Fleece, and in today's video, I'm going to be ranking them all. If you guys haven't seen a tier list video before, I put what I think is best in a single tier, the closest to the letter. For example, if I think the grey tech is better than the blue one, then the grey one will be here. Right, let's go. Right, so first off, we've got this navy color, and if a lot of you have followed my channel for a long time, you know how I feel about navy tracksuits, even though I have a blue Ralph Lauren one. I just want to pose a question to you here. This is just in terms of the color's popularity. Do you actually see, you yourself, when you go outside, do you actually see many people wear this colorway? Because I don't. I never see this colorway being worn, and I personally don't like it. I've ranked it quite low compared to the other colors in videos before, and some of you guys have hated that, but I've never seen anyone wear it. So for the minute, I'm going to be placing it in C. Just it could quite possibly be an F. Now we've got this sort of charcoal color. It just looks very mid. The black is obviously way nicer. We'll come to that later. The black is obviously way nicer than this charcoal color, but I do prefer it to the navy. I'm going to put it on top of the navy in C. Next up, we've got a really nice one that I like. It's an OG camo tech. It's got drawstrings, which I really like. I say this every video now. I genuinely think this is a GOAT tech fleece, and if it ever gets a chance to go on offer, like all the other techs actually, at the minute, the techs are on offer till Valentine's Day. I'm recording this before Valentine's Day. They're all on 25% off. If the camo one ever goes on offer, then best believe I'm going to cop it really quick. And the reason why I've got the camo one in here, guys, obviously this is an OG. Basically, all of these tech fleeces that I've got are the ones that are actually on, you can actually buy them on the Nike website. Obviously, you can't buy the V season anymore. You can't buy the old season tech anymore on the Nike website. So yeah, this is what we're working with. And there's actually a lot of new colors that have come out in the previous weeks that I don't think a lot of people have reviewed. Like this red and white one. I mean, we'll get to that in a minute. But forget the red and white for the minute. Let's talk about this white one. I mean, I just wouldn't wear a full white. Oh, I've got a full white camo one, but I wouldn't wear full white. I feel like that's just bound to get dirty easily. At least with my camo old season one, even if it gets a bit dirty, it doesn't look that bad because it's camo and it's got darker shades in it. I don't think this is, I think this is worse than the navy. You know what though? I think I'm going to move this up because we've got some stinkers coming up. I think this is worse than the navy. I'm going to put it behind the navy in C. Now we've got this. I mean, I don't even think personally it looks that nice compared to all the other tech fleeces, and I don't think I would ever be seen walking outside with this tech on. This is just straight up F. I don't think I'll ever be considering purchasing that. Like a lot of the tech fleece I do actually consider, but this is just a no-go. No way, no way. Another tech fleece which, I mean, it's kind of similar to the Central Sea Doja tech fleece because of the black pockets, but I don't know, it's a bit too out there. I like out there clothes, don't get me wrong, but that is a bit too out there. When you walk outside, you probably look like an alien, but I bet that'd be cool for like an event or something that you go to. It's definitely not going in F. I do actually prefer it to the white one, so I think I'm going to slap it in between the navy and the white. This is obviously going to change later on down the line in the video. Next up, we've got I think this is a recreation of the V Season's Digger D one that sold out like instantly. This is a really nice one. It's actually nicer than the blue one, this is a newer version. This blue one was released earlier on in the season. I actually do prefer this blue one. I don't know if it's sold out actually. To be honest, guys, a lot of the Nike tech fleeces this season aren't sold out at all. The only one that is sold out, I believe, is the OG season. And I mean, that says something. That's saying a lot. Like if we go on here, we look at this tech. Yeah, all the sizes, and look, there we go, guys. There's the discount. I mean, this has got all sizes. The plain grey has got all sizes left. I don't know if they've got loads of stock left. Oh, look, you can actually get a V season here. The PSG V season is on the Nike website, the Liverpool as well, if you support Liverpool. Yeah, if I just go and find the OG. Can we actually just talk about this as well? What is that? So this one is sold out actually in a size small, but you actually can get this on 25%. I mean, that's pretty, I might consider this in the next like 48 hours or so. That's a really nice one for a not bad price. That's pretty good. So this blue one, I think it's probably going to go A. I really do like it, and because of the previous seasons, it's done so well in terms of popularity with everyone. I do think this is an A tech fleece. I'm pretty happy with how I've ordered this so far. It's looking pretty good. Now we've gone orange tech fleece, and the orange tech fleece is just synonymously, is that the correct word? It's synonymously over the past couple years been really bad in any colorway. The multicolored one where there was a blue V in the middle, and that was just horrible. I would actually not wear this at all. I would actually wear this over that. But I wouldn't even wear either. Now we've got this like greeny cream. You probably can't see it on my screen recording software, but it's like a greeny cream sort of colorway. It's not completely white. And this is kind of mid. I mean, I guess I'd wear it over these two things, but it's not exactly a very exciting colorway. So I'm just going to slap it just in front of everyone at F. Now we've got the red, and obviously I actually reviewed this Tech Fleece when it first came out. I did kind of like it. It sort of had like a heather feel to it, but it isn't my favorite out of all of the colors. I'm probably going to put it in B above the charcoal color, but then again, going out in it is a bit too loud. I don't know, but then again, going out in the blue is a bit too loud. Now we've got the OG Tech Fleece, and this is obviously, as I've been hyping up this video, it is a very nice Tech Fleece. I didn't pick it up, unfortunately. I have been trying to pick it up in the past couple months as it's been on offer, but they've never had my size on any website. It is going to have to go above the camo in goat. I mean, it's going to be funny, isn't it? Not a single new Tech Fleece is in goat here, but the old ones are. But I mean, come on, the style, the fitting of the OG season, and also the joggers play a massive factor into why they're goat. The zip pockets down the side, because they're straight, it's just so clean. And I also prefer the old season and the OG season's side pockets because, well, they're longer. They look better part of the design compared to the V season where it's like just at the back. I know it does look nice, don't get me wrong, but I do prefer the old season and the OG season because of that. Before we go any further, guys, subscribe! The subscribe button is literally lighting up as I'm talking about this, and if you press it, a really cool animation will happen. Don't be lazy, press the button for free and have a look at the animation. And turn notifications on so you do not miss the next time I upload about UK streetwear and fashion in general. Now let's get onto one which I really changed my mind about when I saw Central C wear it. It's the black and grey one. I thought when it first came out, I think I made a video on it, a YouTube short, and I was saying how bad the bottoms looked because of the way it was like grey, and then at the bottom they had black at the back. I mean, look at the black and grey one. This doesn't look great. I remember the other one looking way better than this. Look at the bottoms that would go along with it. That's not really it. But I've seen so many people actually wear this out and about, and when seeing Central C wear it, I mean, I don't know how he styles it so good. He had it like unzipped and it looks so good. Wow, bro is glazing so hard, but it just generally looks a lot better than seeing it on people rather than the model wearing it in the pictures. I'm gonna say the blue is better just because of the bottoms. This is one single block color, but this is like two in one, so I do think that the blue edges it slightly, but I'd probably go outside with this on. So actually no, that's gonna go top of A because I would go outside with it on rather than that, because I don't find the black and grey too loud. I mean, it's black and grey. How can it be loud? Now we've got this colour. I actually don't know what colour it is. It's like cream and black and grey. It's a bit odd. This goes hand in hand with this red and white one, and I just don't think it looks that great, to be honest. I mean, I actually think it's probably worse than the red one. I don't, maybe I move the navy in this one up. Now, if I'm being true to myself, I'm just saying this to not upset you guys. I do think this Doja one actually might be better than that one, and I actually think it's better than all of these. Actually, yes, it's better than all of them. And I'm going to move this creamy green one above the white. I don't know. I feel like I'd prefer wearing it compared to a full white tech. That, at the minute, I'm pretty happy with that, and we've got 4 left, so let's get through them now. So we've got this blue one, and this was the one I've talked about earlier. It came out quite early, and it was actually an American-only release when the new tech actually came out. You couldn't get it in England. I think that's it. Let me know if there were any other countries that had access to it early, but America had access to this one before the UK, and I was kind of annoyed because I would have wanted to try this on for you guys in the video, but obviously it wasn't available for me to get. And I do think it's very nice. I think it's better than all these 3, so I'm gonna put it just behind this blue one. I do prefer this blue one, as I've talked about before. This is the one that Central C was seen modeling for JD Sports. You see it on the bus, you see it on the JD Sports shops. I think it is sold out, so I can imagine that is why it's sold out, generally because of the Central C marketing behind it. Now we've got an alligator tech, and this is just really similar. It just looks really similar to the V season one, and I didn't really rate it that much, but maybe it's grown on me a bit, I think. I would probably wear this over the navy or the red. I don't know. Maybe I just put it in the middle of that. I don't know which one I would wear. I think it's probably better than the red, to be honest. That's really nice. To be honest, I didn't even know this was a thing. When did it actually come out? There we go. We've got a bit more text in the higher tiers now. Now we've got black and grey. If there's any ones that are going to be going in goat, is one of these ones. Well, are they actually? Do I think a full black is better than any of the OG? No. Spoiler alert, I don't think any techs are better than the OG, so they are the ones going to be in GOAT. And I think we're going to have to be doing a bit of rejigging, actually, because I think it was going to be a bit too top heavy. I like the black because you can basically not see any of the pockets, because that is one of the design. That is what the community thinks is a flawed design. The pockets. I mean, I quite like it. I mean, you get another zip, but in terms of actually how it looks, it's not as good compared to the previous season of Nike Tech Fleeces. So I think the black can go safely in front of the lighter shade of blue. I think that's correct. I don't know if I just said I prefer the black to the grey. Maybe I actually prefer the grey. Just thinking on what I've seen from people, it actually does look quite clean because it's really slim fitting, and it just looks better on people when it's slim fitting. So I think the grey is going to go there. But yeah, guys, this looks pretty good. So yeah, I guess overall we can say that the new season of Nike Tech Fleece is actually quite good in terms of how. I'd say if you want to go out there and get a Nike Tech, guys, definitely go from the ones from A to B. Obviously, well, you can get the camo from GOAT, but you can't get the OG one from GOAT. So I definitely recommend getting the colors from A to B. That neon green one is actually really nice if you guys are considering that. You've got my approval for that. If you want to see another Tech Fleece video, guys, then make sure to watch this tier list video where I rate all the V season Tech Fleeces. Or if you guys want to see a different sort of tier list video, then maybe watch this streetwear brand tier list video.